Hi everyone, welcome to HaulerTime. My name is Amy and I have got a sponsored Temu haul for you today, so stay tuned. Alright, welcome back. For me, same day, I just did the video where I reviewed this product, so be sure to go check that out. But we are here for a Temu haul. Yay! I confess, I don't buy from Temu as often, and I've talked about this before because they discontinued the Temu exclusive program, and I do have Temu Circle, which they haven't offered to everybody, but I miss the challenges of having Temu exclusive where I could work deals. And because I can't work deals, I haven't been buying as much. But that being said, I still love Temu, and everything you're going to see here today, Temu provided me for free in exchange for this video. I think maybe I shouldn't say this on here, but I think maybe I'm not a very good influencer because I still can only ever get $30 to be sponsored for $30. Although I think this time maybe I got $35. But I'm doing like all of the things that, hey, everybody suggested I do, which is submitting all of my Temu videos to them, to the influencer program, because that's mostly what this channel is, right? Is Temu. But they still, well, actually, I should take this back. They typically only give me $30, but lately they've been giving me $30 kind of at the beginning of the month and then again at the middle of the month. So I have another sponsored bag and process somewhere, and then I think I've got one other regular order, and my Temu Circle, or maybe all Temu Circle, I don't know, the 15th day of the month, if you're a Temu Circle member, you get an extra 10% off on the 15th day of the month, I think. maybe it's 10% back, I don't know. But this is not about Temu Circle. This is about just Temu in general. So if you have been living under a rock and have never heard of Temu or whatever silly way they think it should be pronounced, because we in America have decided it's Temu, so they need to change how they pronounce their company name to, you know, the way we pronounce it here. But we love Temu here, and especially in this house. My kids love it, and so one of the orders that I have coming has got a bunch of stuff that one of my daughters ordered for or with her allowance money kind of thing. But if you've been living under a rock and have never heard of Temu, check out my description below. There's a link for you to download the app. Now I know you can just go to the app store and download it yourself, but if you use my code, then I get $5. And who can't use $5? And you get something too. You get 30% off your first order, but be quick about it because you've only got, I think, an hour after you download to get that 30% off. So I tell people, if this is you, go to the website, look for whatever you want there, and kind of get it in mind so that when you download the app and get this 30% off, you can go haul hog and get a great discount on all your stuff that you want. And then after your order, then you'll get, you know, like $100 worth of coupons, and it'll be multiple coupons. So it's not going to be a coupon for $100 off of your next order, but it'll be different varying coupons, and it's probably going to be a buy some, get some free kind of a situation, right? But so that's available to you. Use my code. Also, if I can be an influencer, you can be an influencer. You can tell it takes no great skill to get to be an influencer. They let everybody apply, obviously, and you don't have to have very many viewers, because I've got 1,700 viewers and I still get some. And even when I was under 1,000 viewers, I could still get some. Now it's obviously it's easier to get higher up in the influencer ranking if you have more subscribers, duh. And obviously if you have more subscribers, then there's a chance that more people will click on your links, which helps you earn. So see, that's where I'm thinking nobody really clicks on my links because I'm not going anywhere. But that doesn't mean you can't. And that doesn't mean I won't increase at some point too. Who knows? But anyway, you can be one too. So the information, there's a link down below. I don't know if I get something if you become an influencer. I only know about the $5 thing, I think, unless my description says otherwise, because my description will know more than I do. And there will also be a link to all the products you're going to see in this episode down below. And yes, these are episodes. We produce TV here. I don't know. Okay, so what else do we need to say about Temu? I do play Fishland and Farmland, although I've been kind of lackadaisical about that lately because I've not been ordering as much, so I've not been getting as much extra food or water or whatever, so it's just taking a long time. And one of the things that I was trying to earn on my Fishland sold out, so I had to pick something else, so that was kind of a bummer. But if you play those games, I've got codes listed for that somewhere. I don't know. I don't even remember now. I think in my community feed is where I've got my codes listed. So I guess if I were not a lazy bum, I would go find those and put those in the description, but you're probably going to find I'm a lazy bum and they won't be there. But otherwise, is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else I need to tell. Oh, well, I could tell you a few other things. They have an excellent return policy. You can return anything within the first 90 days of purchasing it. So those of you that are out there that are still scared to order from Temu, don't be, because I know there was a lot of fear in the beginning, like, what on earth is this? Well, okay, so here's another thing I didn't say. They're an online marketplace, thousands upon thousands of sellers selling things just like Amazon, just like Walmart, and the difference is that it's the sellers themselves that are selling to us, and so it's cheaper. It could be a half of what you'd pay from somewhere else, and some products are way cheaper, like their crafting stuff. If you're a crafter, all of that stuff is so much cheaper on Temu than any place else I found, for the most part. I mean, there's some other sites that have products too, but Temu's really kind of your one-stop shop for all of this stuff. So where was I going with this? Other than just to say, oh, the return policy. So you've got 90 days to return, so don't be afraid. You can return it. Sometimes when you return things, they let you just keep it and they refund your money. And I think you can choose to have your original payment method refunded, or you can choose to get just a credit on your account. And that's what I do, because I know I'm going to re-spend it on there because I like to have products to show on here. But so there's that. And then also, so obviously if you get something that's broken, they very rarely make you return the broken things. It's usually the things like maybe clothes, if it's the wrong size, they'll have you return it, because they could still, I hate to think about this, but they could still resell it to somebody else, or maybe they've got some other process that they do with that, giving it away to the homeless or something, I don't know. But nevertheless, also they have, within the first 30 days of you making the order, you can get price adjustments. So if the price of the product goes down, you will get an adjustment to your credit balance for that amount. So you don't have to worry about, well, what if it goes on sale? Should I wait? Should I, just buy it now? Because if it does go on sale, you'll get the difference as long as it was within 30 days. So I have gotten a lot of money back that way. And I do not mind that at all. I know that, probably half of you wish it was just cheaper all the time and you didn't get the adjustments, but I don't care. I like getting the adjustments because, once again, that just fuels my future purchases. Okay, so now that I've spent 10 minutes talking about that and all you want to do is see the stuff, let's see the stuff. So this campaign that I picked was crafting because, well, I need to pick things I'm interested in, for one, and things that I know how to talk about. So I've done like an electronics campaign before, and I didn't know what I was talking about. And I will probably have some campaigns in the future that I don't know about. But this one I at least am somewhat knowledgeable because I do some crafting. So, that being said, let's look at the first item. So they have a ton of fabric on Temu of all different sizes. These pieces are 40 by 50 centimeters, which translates to 15.7 by 19.7 inches. I did a search on fat quarters because I know they have a lot of material for people that quilt, but I wanted to find some material that maybe I could use for journal covers. When you take your cereal boxes and you cover them with paper or fabric. Well, I wanted to see if their fabric was any good. So I'm pulling up the order so that I can tell you what this stuff costs as we go through it. And I think my next sponsored one is going to be crafting too, because now I think they're letting you do one crafting one each month. Okay, so you get 8 pieces in this set. It's a cotton twill printed fabric for handmade patchworking and quilting and just whatever else you might want to make it for. You might even be able to like sew a couple of these together to make a pillow, that kind of thing. But anyway, it's $3.29 for this little set, and they have multiple different color groupings. So I got the pink, and we'll just take a look at each of these. I may publish this video to my other channel too, just because it's all crafting, but I don't know. So someone asked me, is it recommended that you start a new channel if you want to have a new theme? And I'm like, well, probably not, because you don't want to lose your viewers. So you would probably just create a new playlist for your new theme. And I have playlists. And I may find that I should have just done that so that all of my viewers on HaulerTime would get notified when these videos come out. I think I have 105 subscribers now on Narrowgate 88 Creates, but we'll see. We'll see if I end up merging them back together or not. I don't know. Part of it too is I'm not a big fan of the name HaulerTime that I came up with on here, because that's very specific, and some people are smart enough when they're creating their names to not pigeonhole themselves. And I know with keywords and all that kind of stuff that people could still find if I do a craft video, but I don't know. And there's a lot of people on this channel that don't like crafting ones, whereas, the playlist would kind of keep that segregated. So I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is, but this is what I've done for the moment. But anyway, so this is how big these sheets are. So, it could be kind of pillow size, but I think this is bigger than a fat quarter. I don't know what the actual dimensions of a fat quarter are, But they've also got these same sets in a smaller size. I want to say like 8 by 10 kind of size. So I definitely wanted this one because this would be big enough to use for a cover for a junk journal. So we've got this one, and I went through a quilting phase about 20 years ago and did some quilting stuff that I gave to my mom, and the quality of this seems to be about the same. It's only printed on the one side, but it's, I don't know, it might be a little bit see-through, so if you were doing it for journaling and you were putting this on a cereal box, you might want to make sure that you're putting it on the inside part of the cereal box so that that's not coming through, unless you have darker fabrics. I think I also ordered in like maybe my own order, or maybe it's in the one I'm hoping to place on the 15th, a set of kind of green ones, teal ones. But anyway, you got this one. And this. But I really like these peachy pinky springtime colors. And I think they would make really cute journal covers. Although maybe not. I kind of tend towards vintage stuff. This one, I don't like this one as much. It's, I don't know, I don't like that one as much. That one's pretty. I would like this one better if it weren't this color of green, but then the orange probably wouldn't. But it's got white flowers in there too. But yeah, I don't think there were any sets where I liked all of the patterns in it. So I don't know what that means I'll do with the ones I don't like. Maybe they'll appear in a giveaway box at some point. But speaking of that, on my Narrowgate 88 channel, I am doing a monthly giveaway over there. So if you like crafting, you might go over there and watch the video I've already published for that, because it's got instructions on how you can earn tickets for that giveaway. Alright, so there were those. So I'm happy with this. I don't like all of them, but I'm happy with the quality. Next we have some stickers, some pretty kind of springtime stickers. Let me see if I can find this one. Oh, like sometimes some of the items that I get are not in the list that they provide, and it makes me wonder if they've sold out or something. Okay, so this is 6 sheets of vintage plant flower PVC decorative hand stickers. So great for scrapbooking, journaling, making your own cards. If you're a teacher, maybe you like to put stickers on your students' work. I'm sure the high school students would really like that. So anyway, PVC stickers are usually just these kind of clear faced ones, but you can see they are already kind of pre-cut. There are some being sold on Temu that you would have to cut yourself, so watch out for that. But I wouldn't buy those unless you just like fussy cutting a lot. I do not care for fussy cutting if I don't have to. But they're really pretty. I like putting these kind of on book pages, over words. It'd be pretty to have a piece of black paper that you kind of put these really bright white stickers on. So anyway, 6 sheets of that, and it was $1.49. That's the other thing. When you are an influencer, if you don't get very much money, crafts is a good place to get multiple things for your money. If you go to, because I've looked at, well, I did do the electronics one, but I had to get all like plugs and stuff, cords, because I couldn't afford any of the really cool things in electronics, which they do have some cool stuff. But crafts, you know, most of that stuff is cheap, so you can usually get a lot, or at least more. All right, next, nice little white bag. Oh, okay, so this is my seam ripper. So I've bought seam rippers on Temu before, but I bought those cheap plastic ones. So I decided I'd get a really nice metal one. And they had a few different designs. I picked the antique brass, I believe. But they have probably any of the metals and then probably an iridescent option. This is a one-piece seam ripper sewing accessory for $6.99. Okay, so that's expensive. I expect this to last me till I die. Whereas the plastic ones break, and even though they come with plastic lids, those break. So this seems like a really good quality. So it was worth spending Temu's money on that one. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish it had its own lid. So I'll have to see if one of my other lids would fit this, because this is kind of, for $6.99, come on Temu, you should have given me a lid for that. A metal lid that matched this. All right, but I still really like it. All right. Next. Ooh, scissors. So I have been lately wanting just different pretty pairs of scissors. I already have, do I have it down here? I think it's upstairs. I have a really pretty pair of scissors that I got from Temu. So I thought I would try to get, these are great for fussy cutting. And I got the iridescent one on this, but I think all of these kind of things have the same color options. So if you want samey, I think you could probably set yourself up with a really pretty set. So I'm looking at the blade. The blade up here is a little bit wavy. But let's just see how well it cuts. Oh, it cuts. So anyway, they've got a ton of different styles, handles, some that look like birds, some that kind of angle out, which may be more ergonomically conducive to long bouts of cutting. But this kind of scissor, it's good for kind of taking books apart if you break down books, but it's also great for fussy cutting because you want to be able to get into small little spaces. So those scissors, which would have been nice to have a metal case for that too, or lid, but I would have just lost it. I mean, who are we kidding? So stainless steel sewing scissors, retro, Tailor thread, embroidery, fabric, needlework, blah blah blah. So you can use it on everything, right? These were only $1.82. So if you were gonna use scissors, why not use pretty scissors? I think there is some sort of, I don't know if it's, there was a little bit of oil or something on the blade part, which I don't know if that was because of the bolt in there. But anyway, next, ooh, okay, so here we got a set of metallic pens, the rainbow, and I think they're just metallic pens. I don't think they're shape pens. You know how I've gotten shape pens before where you kind of roll the pen and it does a star, like a line of stars or whatever. I don't think that's what these are. But that does mean I do want to get some kind of paper that we can test this on. What better than the back of a Temu jewelry thing? And we're just going to try each of these colors to see how bright and metallic-y they are. And, oh no, I was going to say, and maybe I'll use one of my new ponytail bags to hold these, but I don't think I will because I need them for the ponytails. All right, let's just go. Actually, I'm going to pause and draw a line on it. You don't need to wait for me to do that, so I'll be right back. Okay, so if I can do this without too bad of a glare. Yeah, so you can kind of see they're very metallic-y. This spot right here is the white, which you can sort of see it there a little bit. I tried to do the white on this and you can see it a little bit better, but anyway. One side of it is a fine tip side, and I didn't have to pump these or anything for them to work the first time. And then the other side is a brush tip. So this to me is the best combination of tips. That's what I would choose if I, you know, given choice, would choose. So you are getting a set of 10 with really pretty colors. And for $2.87, that would make a great gift for someone. I mean, I like them and I'm an adult, but kids would really like that. So great, great option. Okay, next I got a set of tassels. Because I'm gonna be making journals, I thought it would be cool to have some tassels. And I think that you could get any of these colors, like this is a set of 10. I think you could get any of these colors, like a whole bag of 10 of just that color. But I got the multicolor because I wanted, well, I really wanted silver. Well, no, I wouldn't want silver. So I guess I probably was looking for the golds. I thought that would probably go the best with some of the stuff I'm doing, but I like the other colors and I just wanted to check it out and see. And this was probably one of those a filler item kind of thing. But let's see if it's in here. Okay, 10 pieces, 20mm mini metal drop connector ring tassel charms for 99 cents. So for those of you that, some people just like add dangles to pages, but some people, you know, put a whole big dangle on the side kind of thing. All right, next. Let's use our nifty new scissors that I've already dropped the cover for. Okay, this is, I think, to hold a cardigan together, or a jacket, or I'll figure out in a minute what these are called, but you clip them to, you know, the side of your cardigan or sweater or jacket or whatever, and then they link together and look like this. So that's really pretty. And again, going with kind of the antique brass kind of look. That one piece clip, or one piece with clip, new rhinestone sweater clip, buckle collar clip, scarf clip, waist fixing brooch. But that, I think that's really pretty. And that was $1.89. So see, I didn't get all crafting. All right, so next I just got a big spool of chain. Let's come, look at how much chain there is here. But it's got a really, it's got a pretty design. So it's got kind of 3 shorts and then a long. So it's kind of like your SOS Morse code kind of chain. I don't know if you can kind of see that, but it's a little blurry. But anyway, I got these because I thought this would be great, although, okay, well, we can see this is going to be a problem, right? I'm going to be making a mess. I got this to do dangles for my art glitter glue, to dangles for this so that I don't lose this pin. Tons of people, there's tons of videos out there on how to do it, so that's part of why I got this. And then I also got this to make the side bangles for junk journals. But yeah, this should be enough for life right here. Does it have a, it doesn't have one of those slits in it that you could kind of stick this in, so this is going to come undone again, so let's put it back in the bag. But it's an impressive amount of chain. And how impressive is it? 10 meters, which is 32.8 feet. Wavy chain for jewelry making. Oh yeah, well duh. So you could use it to make necklaces, bracelets, earrings, all that stuff. So, oh, and how much is it? It is $4.99. All right, is this the last? Yes. Okay, so the last item in this haul, what do they call it? I think they call it a scrapbook. Oh, a photo album. Well, I don't know why they call it a photo album. Except you could put photos in it, but so it's hard kind of chipboard, and it is a little banged up in this corner, Temu. Obviously, if I had paid for this, I would return this for being in this kind of shape. It didn't come with any kind of protection for the corners. I'll show you what it comes with in a second. But anyway, it's got this leather closure. So you've got this on this side and then this on this side. Now this is one of those never-ending, well, photo albums, but I would say I'm hoping to make it a never-ending journal. And speaking of which, I don't think I'm going to do an after show for this because I don't have something specific. Like this will be a bigger project, I think. I don't have anything specific, like any crafty things to do specific things with. So no after show, I guess is what I'm saying. But anyway, this is one of those never-ending journals. So you open it and you can, it's like craft. It's a thick craft cardstock, so you can add all your stuff, your pockets, your pictures, your scraps, and then when you get to the back, then you just start all over and you can do the other side. So basically you're dealing with an accordion. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then of course they gave you plenty of string for when you add your own stuff, and this is plenty big enough. So when it starts to look like an alligator, you have plenty of space to still close it. So I really, really like this. And I for some reason I hadn't seen this before I was searching for this haul. So that was only $4.99. So that's a great deal. And it comes with these photo corners, which I don't, well, I might use these, I don't know. But if you're sticking this, you know, gives you something to put on all four corners of each picture. So there's that. So I want to, this is another short video, but that is the haul. And I want to say thank you to Temu for letting me, for sponsoring another video for my channel, and for letting me show off some of their stuff for free to me. And don't forget to check out the description box below to get all of your Temu information. And I put all that stuff, unless I'm reviewing a specific product for a totally different company, my Temu stuff is always in my description boxes of these videos. So be sure to check that out. And just keep in mind for future videos, or if you watch through old videos, when I put links on there, they may be affiliated links, and that doesn't change the price for you, but it does help me get more things that I can bring to show you guys. So thank you for watching, for clicking a thumb to prove you're alive, for your kind comments, for subscribing, and for everything that you guys just bring me joy. It's joyful to come on here and do hauls when I have time. So this is Wednesday, and most of the I've got one kiddo here at the moment, but the rest of the family is out. So I try to do the videos when it's not an inconvenience to the whole family. And because it's only 7 o'clock, I'm probably gonna film another video. I need to do it's not a review per se, but I need to do one of my, well, you'll see when it comes out. I don't want to take away from Temu, who were here to enjoy for this video. But anyway, wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you're having a fabulous time. But if you are struggling, because so many people are, there is no shame in that, but please find somebody that you can talk to about it. There are free helplines. I don't know what any of them are, so I'm sorry that this isn't a commercial for that, and they won't be linked below, but hopefully you've got at least one person in your life that you can talk to. And if not, there's always God. Always. He never leaves. So thank you, and until we meet again, take care of yourself. Bye.